Hello everybody and welcome back to my Magic Duel of Champions. So yeah, actually a few things to start with. First of all, if you remember, or hopefully not, yeah, I think the last week I mentioned that maybe I'll play a little bit more over the weekend just to burn through all those gold boosts I have. Fun fact, today's daily reward, I've been given yet another gold boost, so GG. Actually, yeah, I did not have enough time on the weekend to go for it, so I kinda was busy doing other stuff, unluckily. So yeah, nothing in this matter happened. Maybe this weekend, though it's even less probable. Though even the probability is really low, it still exists. So yeah, maybe it will happen. The second thing is the new Infernal Pit premium cards. And unluckily we have a problem here, because as far as I'm aware, they are getting announced every Monday, or maybe every Sunday, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've seen them yesterday when I was logging in to get my daily rewards. And since today is Monday when I record it, just because it happens so that it'll be more comfortable for me to record this particular episode on Monday. It'll be on Wednesday as usual, though. Yeah, it's like today I've seen the information about the new cards, and apparently we're gonna be one day late every week, so that kinda sucks unless I change the air date of each new episode from Wednesday to God knows what. But actually I'm not really fond of doing it on Monday. Yeah, because it's like I'm not always able to get ready on Monday. Anyway, it's not the case now. The case is that we have really nice cards here, because I've really took a look at those. First of all, we have Serious Legion on yesterday for you, tomorrow for me. And actually, Serious Legion is a really nice card, and I actually happen to have it. So yeah, Serious Legion is a unique fortune for Necropolis only, and it allows you to take target creature cards from your graveyard and deploy it for free, then search your library for up to 3 other cards with the same name and put them into your hand, shuffle your library. So really nice card. Quite powerful, especially given that you deploy your first card for free. So even if you're not using it to, like, I don't know, spawn yourself a 4 Vampire Knights or something like this, you can use it to cheaply reuse something powerful, like for example Vampire Lord. And actually take target creature card from your graveyard and deploy it for free. So actually, I guess that it may even work for Atropos, which will make it totally ridiculous, because as far as I can remember, Atropos can... Now, how do I spell him? I think it's... no? Oh, it's without the H. Anyway. Yeah, Atropos. When Atropos, Weaver of the Dead, enters the battleground, take 2 target creature cards from your graveyard. So, yeah, if you combine it, this Serious Last Order. Oh no, sorry, Serious Legion, Serious Last Order. Serious Legion with Atropos. You can have your Atropos killed. You can use it, and first of all deploy your Atropos for free. And second of all, he will take 2 other cards from the graveyard with him, so that's actually not that bad idea. The case is that I don't really use this card? Not much. Anyway, that's the one thing, and the other thing is actually really funny because we have Akane for Friday. So if you weren't aware of those cards and you failed getting the Serious Legion, then well, that's a problem. But on the other hand, if you're willing to get yourself the Akane on Friday, then you can still do. And actually, I wasn't sure for which faction the Akane is, so I had to search it. And actually, that's really funny stuff, because at first I thought that she may be for Sanctuary, but I wasn't sure. It's like at very first I even thought that she's for Necropolis. So I just swapped to all the Necropolis heroes, took a look, and I was like, wait, she's not here? So where is she? And I thought that maybe she's in Sanctuary, but I was like, okay, screw it, I'm just gonna search it. I searched it, and apparently, yeah, she is in Sanctuary, but it's the other Akane. We have Akane Mourner of the Lost Memories in Sanctuary, but at the same time we have Akane Caller of Memories. So yeah, really similar. We both have memories over here, though she's a mourner and she's a caller. And she's for Academy, and we're gonna have this one on Friday. Actually, just taking a brief look at this card, I'm not entirely satisfied. I think that her ability, take target non-unique spell card from your graveyard and put it into your hand, is like, for 6 resource, no. It's a little bit too expensive. If it was take target non-unique spell cards from your graveyard and play it for free for 6 resource, yeah, that's okay, I can understand it. If it was take any spell cards from your graveyard, well, that would be to consider, but that would mean that it may help you use the unique spells multiple times. Though actually, as far as I can remember, there is not that much of the unique spells in the game anyway. There is much more unique creatures. Yeah. And if it was for, I don't know, let's say 3 resource, maybe even 4 resource, it would be bearable. I mean, if it would be for 2 resource, it would be probably overpowered. If it was for 4 resource, it will be probably kinda costly but yet bearable. If it will be for 3, I think this will be more or less optimal. Yeah, as I said, it's like balancing on the edge here, about 3 or 4. Because if it costs 6, it's like totally unusable in the early game. If you're not cranking up to at least 6th turn, it's totally unusable. But to make any reason in using this skill, well, you'd have to get around 8th turn, I guess, not earlier, because yeah, 8th to 10th turn will be probably when this really starts to come in handy, because otherwise, unless you have a lot of resource production increase, or something that spawns you more resource, then it kinda won't cut it. Just too expensive in my opinion. Okay, enough of the bullshit talk. Let's get to playing. Today I think I'll try to focus on the fortune teller. And actually my bad, because I've forgotten to check whether because I first of all I thought that I'm gonna take the usual charity deck and go for it, but then I thought that maybe I'll go and take Takanao Sore deck just to pursue this quest a little bit more. But then before I even launched the game today, honestly, I thought that maybe I'd take this Stronghold deck, just in case, thinking that maybe it is going good on the fortunes. But apparently I forgot to check it, and I'm checking right now, and I see that it's not going that well when it comes to fortunes. Though I'm not entirely sure if Takanao Sore is really what I want to take right now. Yeah, maybe I should go with unranked. We'll see. It's like I have to play... Oh, of course I cannot. I think it's 8. Yeah, I have to play 8 more fortunes. With Takana deck, it is fairly... yeah, it's fairly possible. Oh, brilliant. It appears that we have non-magic versus non-magic. Keep this hand. Yes, let's say I want to keep this hand. Though it kinda bothers me. The fact that I have no fortunes at all, it bothers me. Not much, just a teeny tiny bit, I guess. Yeah, and the first card I drew was the Campfire, which is actually a fortune, which is really nice. He's got preemptive strike. He's gonna really do well over here. And I'm gonna continue increasing my campfires. My destiny. Not my campfires, but my destiny. Here's actually a little bit of trouble here. Spoils of War. Permanent. Whenever a friendly mercenary creature deals combat damage, gain 2 resource. Yeah, I'm actually thinking if using these would be of any help at this particular moment, but no, not really. I'm going to increase my might, definitely. And let's drop the Naga here. Just because I can. I'm not sure if the in-game audio is loud enough. Maybe I should increase it a little bit. Immune retaliation, attack anywhere. Scent or sharpshooter cannot be prevented from attacking. That sucks. Okay. Now here it comes. I could drop Kabukitei. On another friendly creature. When you do it, return that creature to its owner's hand. It's good if you want to keep your creatures alive, but it's not entirely what I'm pursuing here. I'd rather focus on... Still dealing quite a lot of quick damage to my opponent. It's not entirely the best situation. I'm gonna slowly start to get wrecked soon. Oh, interesting. Altar of Wishes. Oh my god, my god, my god, if only. Wanizame! Wonderful. Yeah, it's like if I drop Wanizame over here, he'll get to the ridiculous amount of 4 attack. Or I could deploy Kabukite on Kabukite. No matter how ridiculous it may sound. And rage is whenever a friendly creature dies. Okay. What is the thing? Deal 3 damage to your hero. Both players discard cards at random until they have a maximum of 6 cards in a hand. I have way too many. Do you know what I think of? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep Kabukite alive by deploying another Kabukite on him. And I failed. Gosh darn it. I should have used those campfires first. Damn it! Why do I always have to fail? I don't really think that I have any offensive. Oh my god. What are they called? Yep, and this is where I die. This is exactly where I die. Good game. What am I supposed to do here? Without spells, without deadly fortunes, I can do nothing. Literally nothing. Creatures at Kensei Dojo gain honor X, where X is equal to number of cards named Kensei Dojo on the battleground. Whenever a creature at Fountain of Rejuvenation dies from combat damage, return it to its owner's hand instead. Opponent's creature costs 1 more to play. Huh. Banish target card from either graveyard. Oh my god. It's like getting wrecked so quickly. At this particular moment in time, he has solid 6 plus 7 equals 13, 16, 17 plus 2 damage. So it's a good game. I can't do a thing, so I can just like yeah. I'm pretty sure he's gonna wreck me now. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna wreck me now. There is nothing I can do, not with this deck. Yeah, with the cards like these. Totally. I can like try to delay the inevitable. Road to Enlightenment. Draw X cards where X is equal to 1 plus the number of cards named Road to Enlightenment in your graveyard. I don't have any roads to Enlightenment in my graveyard, but wonderful. 2 target enemy creatures gain cannot attack. Oh, but this thing cannot be targeted. Okay. And I don't have enough to drop one Izame. So I'm just gonna drop him. Yep. And I've actually have failed. I could have blocked him, but... Actually, would it help me? Anyway. He will be dead in one attack. And then he'll have 3, and a lot. Good game. Not with this deck. Oh, of course, and that thing cannot be prevented from attacking. That's ridiculous. Can he blow a 10 damage in one attack or not? Oh my god, overkilling me for so much. Yeah. Like, this is the strength of Stronghold. I think I've mentioned it before. Or maybe I haven't mentioned it, but I definitely was over it on my own when I was... Damn, 2 fortunes more. Actually, how long was this duel? Probably fairly short. Replace. Show me the time, because I'm not aware. Only 10 minutes. Hardly 11. So we're getting for an Insta episode this time. Really, I feel discouraged from you know, trying to... Oh god! What the fuck? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. It's like, last time I won and I've earned like 1%. Now I've lost, and I've lost like... 17, I guess. I think I had 51 at the beginning. Unless he's got like no. Show me the thing here. Well, doesn't seem to be like extremely low rank. Still lower than mine. Actually, I wonder why it's matchmaking me with people of such a low ranks recently. It's like here I've encountered someone who is even above me, and then 4 duels of people who are theoretically below me. I mean, if I were to face him with even with Charity, I'd had much more chance of succeeding. But with this deck, no way. No way I could have done anything with this. Actually, I wanna take a look at this hero because it seems interesting. Hero, Stronghold, and it was this one? Yeah. Champion of the Bloodthorn. Deal 1 damage to all friendly creatures with Enrage. They gain +1 attack until end of turn. Decent. But anyway, I was over it when I was raging about the neutral creatures cost 1 less to play until end of turn. Crack Hack may be fairly useful combination with the earning resource on dudes and getting more of the things. Maybe. Though this is like a ridiculous disproportion. It's like they usually have like 3 stat points assigned to them. The starting hero has always 4, which is like, oh my god, why so much? And we have Crack Hack here with only 2. Well, yeah, this is like, to some extent, this is putting a player using this hero in a disadvantageous situation. Yeah, because for example, if someone plays with this, in his first turn he can play any creature with a cost of up to 2 might and 1 destiny. Or even better, if if I want to use the stupid, what is called, bonfire. Yeah, if I play with Akamas, for example, it will take me only 2 turns before I'd be able to use bonfires. If I play with Crackhack, I'll have to take 3 turns before I'll be able to use it, and this sucks. Generally, it sucks. Yeah. Anyway, as I mentioned, I was talking about it with the. I mean, I'm not sure if I was talking about it in the video, but I know that I definitely took a look at all the creatures of all the factions, and I was looking only at the base set 2 and subsequent cards. But I was checking those creatures, and actually, when it comes to attack, Stronghold has the highest attack and the lowest cost. I was actually looking for yeah, I think I was actually looking for a card with the lowest cost and the highest basic attack possible, and it turns out to be here they are. Oh my god, I am so blind. And it actually turns out to be the Goblin Mentor. Or a Black Skull Goblin, but Black Skull Goblin is a little bit tricky. And I have none of them. Yeah, and again, Goblin Scout. It costs only 1, but already has 2 attack. So they are really good at it. When it comes to dealing loads of damage, they are really good at it. And I think that they have the creature with the highest basic attack overall, as far as I'm concerned. Though I may be wrong. Yeah, actually, yeah, the highest one I see over here is the Power Wrecker with the 6 attack. And actually, one of these was used against me in the previous match. It's like he had an awfully good draw. No, oh, he was using these. Black Skull Clone Warlord, which I actually have none of. Yeah, he had a really lucky draw. Unless he has so perfect the deck, but I can hardly believe it. That even with an ultra perfect deck, you would have to have a lot of luck. No, actually, a Putrid Dragon has only 3. So yeah. Yeah, I think the highest damage in Necropolis is 4. I don't count these ghoul here, where we'll be over here. I don't really count this ghoul because no, it's a skeleton servant. Anyway, I don't really count him because he starts with 4 crippling counters. And yeah, if you're not using magical cheating spells of moving all the crippling counters from one creature to another, it takes him 4 turns to get rid of it. Even more, 4 attacks, not just 4 turns, but 4 attacks, which is you know, quite a long time, and he's really likely to die in the meantime. Yeah, but we have Vampire Lord with 4 attack, and 8 health. This is a really powerful card, and I really like them. This thing has 4, and the Putrid Dragon only 3. If we'd go for Academy, the Chantilly Titan is there with 5 attack, and oh, Well, actually, they have a Sentinel of Ages with 6 attack. Shockwave 4. Though it's still no more than the Stronghold, and it actually costs 8, while I think Power Wrecker costs only 6. Yeah, what else do we have here? Haven will have high retaliation values, but not high attack. 4. This may be the highest over here. Actually, yeah. This really might be. But they have the highest retaliation values of all the factions. Like, for example, 5 over at this dude. And in general, they have really high retaliation values. Over here we have... Oh my god. So this is actually the strongest thing with a basic attack. Holy shit. 8. Though it's melee. It can attack anywhere. It is freaking powerful, but it's melee. So he cannot be guarded by anything in front of him. So his attack anywhere is not that much of a help. He has 8 health, so that's quite a lot. Breeder's Matron, this thing is really powerful as well. If you have many breeders on the battleground. What is that thing? Hellfire Maniac. Doombringer. 5, 4, 3, 6. Yeah, but essentially, when it comes to dealing a lot of damage at low cost, the Stronghold is the best. The Inferno is doing fairly good, especially when it comes to those Juggernauts and those Lava Spawn is a specific thing. I have 2 of these, and they are like freaking rare. Oh my god. Huh, interesting. Actually, they should introduce the in-between player cards trading. That would be fun. It's essentially what you have in the real life card games. And Sanctuary has Samurai and the Lotus Empire Guard. These 2 are the very powerful cards. Though actually no, he has 4 and 3 for Shogun, not Samurai, sorry. Shogun has only 3 attack. 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. So yeah, something like this. Honestly, if I really take a look at those creatures over here, it seems to me that Sanctuary isn't really that much of a faction to build a creatures only deck. They don't have these powerful creatures. I'm looking for a full melee hero for it's Dala, Princess of Pain, unless she's a Heart of Nightmares. And I'm actually... Oh, it was the Xorm, Champion of the Abyss. All friendly melee creatures gain +1 attack until end of turn. Oh my god. Yeah, at a cost of 2. Late game. +4 attack at a cost of 2, which can grind up to quite a lot. Especially with the Abyssal Worm. It will have like 9 attack. And attack anywhere, this will be like totally ridiculous. I wonder if, yeah, because he's a melee creature. I wonder if a melee creature has attack anywhere. If it can attack, like shooters in the back rows, even if there is something in front of them. I'm curious about it. Never really had a chance to check it out, to be honest. Kirill. Fire creatures and dark creatures cost 1 less to play. That's interesting. He may be a really interesting dude to play. Huh. Anyway, I've got totally wrecked. Though honestly, I hardly care about it. I don't know why. Frias, Prince of Annihilation. He looks really badass. Like, yeah, I think that actually Inferno has one of the most badass looking cards out of all of these. Well, to some extent depends what you mean by badass. But yeah, if you look at well, Stronghold generally has barbarians. It's like no matter who you take from well, maybe to some extent, but mostly if you look at the Stronghold heroes, you see a typical barbarians. Someone in a moderate armor but with a huge weapon. And a mount. Well, I'm not really sure whether a mount is a really a thing of a barbarian, but you see a muscle, so loads of muscles, a weapon, not much of an armor. Well, I think she's a lady, so we can't expect too many muscle from her. She doesn't really seem that much ladylike, though I think she's wearing a bra, so it suggests that she's a lady. Cut. It doesn't really show. I mean, we can't really tell whether it's a female or male name. Again, muscle, weapon, no armor. Here we have a shaman, so it's still kind of a barbaric thing to have shamans. I don't know, I'm just trying to prove my theory here. Kraghack, again, not much armor, loads of muscle, and a huge axe. Yeah. Sandor, another typical barbarian. When we take a look at those sanctuary cards, yeah, we can really see the Japanese theme over here. They really look like those regal samurais, or shoguns, should I say. Irina. She's like a female samurai. Or the priests, when it comes to those more magical ladies. Yeah, when it comes to Takana, well, Takana Osore is standing up there on this. I think it's a huge crab. I mean, we can see its pincer here. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, when we look over at the Necropolis cards, I mean, actually, aside Flashbane, who is really buffy and like, he's a Namtaru, I guess. Yeah, just like Mother Namtaru here. And the other Mother Namtaru here. Though actually she's a little bit less spidery than the others. Though he's like a huge, tough melee beast from the hell. Or at least from the cemetery. Yeah, I guess that beasts from hell will have an inferno. Yeah, but the other heroes of Necropolis, typical necromancers. Yeah. Like really dark, shadowy, gloomy, fairly undead. Yeah, it's like... Okay, Anastasia here looks quite alive. Though when it comes to Svetlana, I don't really think that she's alive. In my opinion, she's an undead, or at least a lich. Though actually liches are a form of undead, aren't they? She's definitely starting to rot. No one who's alive would have a skin color like that. Is it racist? I mean, she's black, but quite literally. Okay, never mind. I haven't said it. Adar Malik. He's definitely a zombie. He's got like a green hands and armor all over everything. Everywhere else on his body. Ariana of the Sewered Fates. Yeah, definitely. So pale, she must be dead. I'm not considering Namtarus. I mean, they are undead spidery beasts of some sort, I guess. Definitely not a living human. When it comes to Nergal, oh my god, it looks like he died on his throne and he's just still sitting there. And Syria, well, we can't tell much about Syria, cause she, yeah, I think it's she. I think she has... Okay, yeah, Syria is covered in armor. Actually, more like a Death Knight rather than a Necromancer, but still. And we have Inferno. Demons, demons, and humans possessed by demons. It's like we have a demon on the demonic worm over here. We have a badass demon on a flaming horse here. We have a badass demon riding a pack of Cerberus. We have a badass demon with wings. We have totally badass demon. We have a succubus demon. Those succubi. Is it a plural from succubus? I have no idea. But they are demons as well. Now, if we look at Ignatius, he's a little bit more like a human, but I'd say he's possessed by a demon of some sort. No, Garant is definitely a pure demon. It's like a flame in an armor. Just look at him. When it comes to Xorm, we cannot really tell what he is exactly. We can see a humanoid creature standing on this giant worm, and he has a sword in his hand. So yeah, here we have Dalev, Princess of Pain. So she looks kind of like a succubus as well. At the very best, she's a possessed human. Now, he is the Kirill 100%, he's a possessed human. If you can argue over all of the others over here, whether they are fully demons or just possess humans, there is no way you could say that he's a demon. He's obviously a human. He's obviously possessed. Look at his eyes. He's got a demon in him. And he's wearing a badass armor. So we got badass. Well, fairly badass. I mean, you have a flaming hair with her, so I guess that flaming hair is badass. Well, quite badass. She's got a cape, so it's fairly badass. Ignatius, look how badass he is. All these meteorites behind him. Well, oh my god, look how badass is he. He's so badass that I cannot even describe his badassness. Badass, look at those badass wings. Badass, he's flaming, he's got Cerberus. I think it's actually 2 Cerberus here, or 3. I mean, this is strange because if you look at the legs, you definitely see 3 pairs of legs. But as far as I'm concerned, Cerberus had like 3 heads. Thus, any other Cerberus should have 3 heads, not only 2. Anyway, badass. He's riding a flaming horse and he's a flame himself in a badass armor with a badass axe. Badass, he's riding a giant badass worm, so badass. If we'd go for the Heaven, well, you have mostly just an ordinary knights. They look really regal and noble. Oh, that's a good word. Jezzel is definitely an angel. And Kieran, Knight of Negation. He's a possessed human, definitely. And actually, I think he's the one who came with the Void Rising, or Herald of the Void. Show duplicate. Oh crap, he came as a reward card, so I cannot really tell when he appeared. Hardly badass. I mean, if you'd really say who looks badass out of these heroes, well, actually, Sandalphon is an angel as well. Though Cassandra is a human knight riding a griffin. What else do we have here? Well, to some extent we may say that Charity looks quite badass, you know, because she's like falling on those spears and she's like, I don't care, I'm badass, I'm gonna fall on spears and stab you with my spear, stabby, stabby, stabby. So yeah, a little bit badass. Slava? No, he looks lame. Honestly, he looks lame. You know, it's like, no, I'm not even gonna say anything about him. I don't even want to look at him. And Anton, yeah, he looks like just another gay knight. Oh my god, I did it. I said it. Okay, Slava looks gay in my opinion. I mean, maybe it's just the matter of his haircut. In general, I don't know. I don't really find him badass. More of a gay rather than badass, as well as this one. And he doesn't even have the badass shoulder guards. Slava is at least trying to be badass. He bought himself badass shoulder guards, but badass shoulder guards won't make you badass if you're gay. Oh my god, I'm being so offensive today. This is bad. Yeah, I think that out of all of the Haven heroes, well, Kieran looks kinda badass. Though he's actually like being so evil here. I don't know, is it that being evil makes you look badass? Siegfried has a really nice badass armor. Oh, he cannot be used in the base set too. Bad luck. Elizabeth. Yeah, if we'd say, how about the academy creatures? We have wizards. Even she looks a little bit like a wizard. More of a battle mage maybe, but still a wizard. Yeah, and Elizabeth here. She looks like she looks even more like a battle mage. She's obviously using some magical spells to enchant her sword. And she's gonna battle with a magically enchanted sword, so I guess it kinda classifies her as a battle mage. And we have a wizard, old wizard, tainted wizard, battle mage, wizard, badass wizard, and to some extent lame wizard. I don't know, she's like, if you look at her, she doesn't really have like any depth to her character given from the card, from the artwork on the card. This is like my opinion over here. Because Hakim over here, he looks really badass with his book and this hand with lightning or stuff pointed at you. And I'm wasting time talking about bullshit again. I could have played another duel. But honestly, the way he wrecked me discouraged me. I should be playing more. This is ridiculous, but this game is really like, the more you play, the better you get, whether you want it or not. And yeah, if you get to a really high level, you just instantly become overpowered. I assume that to some extent, at a very high level, you cannot be a certain rank. I mean, you have to be at least certain rank, because you would be just unable to get any lower unless you play really, really bad on purpose. Like, I don't know, skipping every turn in every game for 10 years to get your rank lowered to 0 or something like this. But essentially, yeah, since the update that fucked up the game, since the base set 2 update and all the thing it changed, which makes you, as far as I'm aware, it's like the higher level you have, the more gold you earn after every duel, and thus the more gold you earn, the more boosters you are able to buy, and the more boosters you are able to buy, the more cards you have, and the more probability of getting the overpowered cards you have. And the more overpowered cards you have, the more overpowered your deck becomes, and thus the more overpowered you become. This is like my theory. It's not entirely confirmed yet, but it'll be confirmed soon. It's surprisingly that out of all my 56 friends, no one is online right now. Most of the time they are online. Oh my god, what the fuck is that thing? Why he's got a fancy star over his icon here? I don't even know who he is. He's like level 2, he's a recruit 1, but he has a fancy star over here. I want to have a fancy star as well. Where can I get one? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Maybe we shouldn't be staring at random people. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick failure of mine, and I'll see you next week, most likely, unless I feel like recording one more video and merging it with this one, since this one became really quick, way too quick. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Yeah, definitely. Bye.